Hey guys, welcome back. Or no, wait, it's not welcome back. Oh my god,
It's so crazy. Thought it was like YouTube.
Yeah, that's a good start.
That is a good.
Wow, I love that for us. Hey guys, welcome to Type Shit. Yes.
Why are we like this?
So hey guys, welcome to Type Shit. My name is Genesis.
I am Coral.
Oh, I think I just touched my mic, but yeah, my name is Genesis. We're sisters, and yeah, we also have another sister. She's not here right now, but she's definitely gonna join us in a whole bunch of a whole bunch of other videos and stuff. She's so excited to
turn that. Looking up all right.
Yeah, but she'll definitely be joining us sometime later and everything like that.
Yeah,
but yeah, here we are. This is our podcast.
Type shit.
Like where we come here and talk a whole bunch of shit. Sometimes we ask y'all what y'all want to talk, what y'all want us to talk about, and then sometimes we don't really give a fuck, and then we just talk about whatever we want,
whatever goes with the flow.
Yeah,
conversation.
Yeah, I feel like our conversations are definitely go with the flow.
Yeah,
it's like I feel like
we always
that, though. But I feel like that's why I also feel like you feel like
what?
I feel like that's why we should have restarted a podcast more than like a YouTube channel, because like when we did the YouTube channel, it was like everywhere.
Yeah, we were.
You know, which is why that's why we're good for like daily vlogs and stuff like that or whatever when we have the time for it. But we always just
I feel like we're just very close to
okay. Yeah,
we're gonna get better at that. I think we should. So what are we talking about today?
I mean, I went on my Instagram and I asked y'all what y'all wanted me and Cora to chat about. We got a couple questions we could start chatting about. So let me go ahead and like check.
Right.
Wait,
this one's delightful.
Oh yeah, tell them what wine you drinking.
I am drinking Coppola, right? That's how you say it. And it's really good. My friend brought it. We had dinner last night. We were just talking about, boys and stuff. And I told her to bring wine, and she brought this one. She brought 2 bottles of this, and it's actually
she brought
really
2
good.
bottles, and she didn't even drink.
She didn't drink.
I didn't drink either.
She said she was taking a break. I don't know what that is when it comes to wine. I will never take a break from wine.
Yeah, I didn't even drink though. You know what's funny? Like I haven't even been wanting to drink.
Cause you drink tequila, spicy margaritas. If there was spicy margaritas in that fridge, you would have fucking be like, yeah, let me get one. How spicy? You make it spicier. Me, I'm more of like a wine person.
You're stupid.
Like I'm gonna have a wine farm, whatever they do.
Yeah, like a winery.
Mm-hmm.
A winery. A vineyard. That's what they're called. Yes. That's what they're called. That's what they're called.
I'm gonna have that.
All right. So this is a good one. This one's from one of my good friends. She says she wants us to talk about friends, men, and what it's like to have sisters around the same age.
Oh my God, we argue all the time because I feel like we are very much the same but very different.
Yeah.
But we do bump heads a lot, but it's amazing though.
I know, yeah.
Like having sisters.
It's definitely a whole like expect to have fights, especially because you are close to age. Like, cause like imagine if we were like if the age gap between us, I feel like was bigger, I don't think we would fight as much. Because I would feel like I'll be so fragile, and we wouldn't be as close either. We really wouldn't be as close.
Like if I had a sister that was like 35, let's say, and I'm 25. I feel like, she's more mature.
Yeah, way older in a whole different part of her life. Yeah. But we're all in the same part of our lives.
Like waiting to get married.
Right. Like no kids, but like the time before kids. So it's like,
we're like, oh,
we're all
married first?
Exactly. So it's like
experiment.
Right. Like
we be experimenting. Okay. I'm gonna get pregnant first.
Right. Exactly. And then it's like, none of us. Perfect.
We have enough time.
Exactly. And then we just let the men. We've low-key been letting our brothers have all the kids. I really love that for us. Because remember when they used to bet on us?
Mm-hmm. I mean, how do you feel about like how do you feel getting pregnant out of the nowhere? Like God just got you, like being pregnant, right? It's just like a news. or actually being in a relationship with someone and actually making that plan? Like, what do you prefer? To make the plan of being pregnant? You know what I'm saying? Like, planning it with your boyfriend.
Can I highlight how you see what I mean by we start with something and we go somewhere completely different? Because this question is really good.
I'm sorry.
And we just like something that I'm like, wait, what was that?
Because I was thinking about it while we mentioned, who's gonna get pregnant first.
Oh yeah, okay.
Hold on.
So you're asking me
would you rather like plan it with your man or just like let it happen?
I'm gonna be honest with you, like I'm like in a headspace where I'm like, I don't even know how it is that it's gonna happen.
Right. Like,
because I'm like,
how do you?
I've made so many plans, and God has been like, yeah, fucking right.
I hate planning shit. Like,
so
I feel like everything always goes opposite.
Yeah, exactly. So now I'm like, I'm not even gonna plan anything. I'm literally just leaving it all up to God. Like, my life, I'm literally at a place where I'm like, I'm leaving it all completely up to God. So if He wants me to be the next Virgin Mary, I definitely will do just that.
I'll be there supporting.
Like if He wants to bring on a blessing into my life, then that would be amazing. And then if He doesn't, then it's also, God's plan. I just feel like I don't really know. Because right now, I really don't know. You know me, though. I used to be like, yeah, right now, yeah, or this and that. Like, now I'm just like...
I feel like you used to be like that. You were always like the planner.
Yeah.
Or like, if you don't do certain things that, like, you were very strategic.
Yeah, I was very strategic. Like, very much...
Now, you're like... You can't really, because you already knew how it went when you were
that way. Like, it's already been failure. So I'm like, I'm
to be strategic with, like, work or like planning your day out when you have a lot of things to do. Like,
I mean, it's not bad for the people that are planning, like when they want to have kids, when they want to, like, that's great and that's amazing, especially when you're with someone. Like, and you want to, especially when you're with someone already and you have those plans and like y'all both respect each other. That's amazing. That's great. So. Yeah, like, but I mean, if I was with someone, I'll definitely want to plan it with that person because that's like, I want my kids to have both of us in their, like, both of their parents in their lives. Like, I want it to be a whole different experience than what I had. So like, that's gonna take a lot of molding to make, like, to have, like, that's not even just something that like, you like someone, you're fucking with each other, is lit, all right, but we have a kid. No, and then a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, like...
No, you have to really think
this man has had kids on you, and then this, and then that, like, just because, like, y'all didn't really get to know each other. Y'all didn't really get to, like, really... Like, I've been in relationships for so long that, like, people change over and over and over and over and over again. Like,
how do you feel about that, though? Like, when you know someone, let's say you're dating someone, right? And you feel like you know them. Like, you know them.
Right.
And then they just switch up and you're like, this guy's a completely different person.
I mean, yeah, no, that
feel like
definitely happened to me.
I know.
Yeah. So that definitely happened to me. And I mean, that shit just hits you like a fucking ton of bricks. Like it just feels so foreign. Yeah. Like you're just there like, wait, what? Like you feel like reality hits you, but like, you're just like, wait, I thought that was reality. Like, you're like, wait, whoa, like, wait. I'm like trying to catch it.
This is not you.
Yeah, so then I'm like trying to like tell the person, like, are you scared?
Are you okay?
Who are you? Like, you're bugging. Because then it's like, no, bitch, you're bugging because you just like, But I mean, that's the only thing. Like, that shit is hard. Like, that shit is mad hard. I wouldn't wish that on nobody. But the thing is, that's why it's so important to take your time. Trust. Yeah, so you build that trust with that person.
Like, all right, so then I don't know if people have like bad experiences with like, with just in general family or backstabs or friendship or whatever. But when you're dealing with a person that, like, obviously when you're in a relationship, you give that person your all. Like, you're telling all your deep secrets. I don't know what type of person people are or whatever towards their significant other or how much they tell them or whatever. But with me, I'll be open. Like, I'm more of an open person.
Right.
If I'm going to share my time with you, you're going to know everything about me, right?
It's like a respect thing. Like, like, you know what you want out of the relationship. So you're telling that person, like, all right, this is what I want. Like, this is the type of time I'm on.
Yeah. And
if you're cool with it, cool. If not, cool. Like, like, and you got to feel that shit out. Like, people really have to, like, before having kids, like, that's why that shit is mad big. Like, people have to really feel these people out. Like, y'all have to date each other first. y'all have to see if y'all like each other
Right.
first
You gotta be
before
friends
y'all
for
share a
real.
fucking
Like,
seed
friends.
and y'all bring kids into this world. Because if y'all not even friends first, imagine like God forbid y'all do break up. Are y'all even gonna be able to co-parent?
Like, are you gonna
Like,
deal
you
with
know what I
that?
mean? Like, if y'all not friends first, and y'all really just jump into like a whole relationship and shit, like y'all can't even be friends for y'all kids when
Yo, honestly,
if
like
it is
we
at the
know
time comes like that.
someone,
Like that's a lot.
we know someone very close to us. I know a close friend of mine that she cannot co-parent. Well, he cannot co-parent with his baby mother at all, and
Yeah.
they're literally arguing all the time.
All the time.
They're literally showing that to their son, and like it's just, and you can see the anxiety that the kid is.
Yeah.
getting, you know,
It's a lot. Yeah, it takes a huge toll on the kid, and I feel like as the parents, like I don't think people realize that because they think that the kid is so young. So they're like, oh, like whatever, like yeah. But the thing is, like your kid starts to develop so much, like a lot.
right.
Just know that your kid is developing a lot, like especially during these, like during that age, like during those stages, like that's exactly when the kid's head is like a freaking sponge. Like these kids are taking in everything. Like these are the experiences they're gonna like relive in their minds forever and ever and ever. So it's like I don't think people really understand the how cause and effect that is really taken into that shit. Like that's a lot.
I literally remember the first time I had anxiety. Like I remember as a kid.
Yo, as a kid,
the first time I had anxiety, and it was you remember when mommy used to have not Gladys, it was some other lady in the Bronx that like I think
her name was Morena.
Probably. I don't remember what she really looked like, to be honest.
I remember.
But I remember her, like who she was. Like she was very
Oh wait, you're talking about like a babysitter?
Yeah, our babysitter.
Oh, okay.
Very young. She was so sweet.
I thought you were talking about like mom's friend.
But after that babysitter, we got Gladys and stuff. And mommy started just being with like family.
Yeah.
But we had somebody.
I remember that bitch. She was in Kingsbridge and stuff, I think. Yeah.
She was in Kingsbridge.
Yeah.
We were from the Bronx. Anyway, if you know, you know where Kingsbridge is. But we were watching TV or something, and I had took a nap. I had fell asleep in the living room. I remember just being on a couch. And I was like, I don't even remember how old I was. I think I was like 2 years old, 3 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And this is my first memory ever of having anxiety. And I feel like that's why I remember it, because it was so traumatic to me. And I just remember the room, like there was something, all right, I got a quick feeling of something not being right in the room. Like something was just off. And everything just turned pitch black. Like if the room was spinning, and I was like, where am I?
Really?
Like,
oh my God.
Yeah, and I was just getting anxiety because obviously I was not feeling safe. You know, like I just didn't feel safe where I was at. And it was so weird because we were around her for a couple of times.
Yeah.
Like, but that's my first memory of having anxiety. Like I fainted. It was just like I was crying before I fainted. I was like, oh, what's going on? What's going on? Like, what am I?
So scary, and especially it's so young. Like,
yeah,
what the fuck?
so young,
and especially like in a house that's not yours. Like you're just being babysat. Like
I don't think we ever got that babysitter after that. Like
yeah, no.
I just remember my family just.
My mom after that, I think that's the reason why my mom never let us sleep over nobody's house.
She didn't trust
like
anybody.
She didn't trust
I guess
no one. And also that was very early on, because if you were 2 or 3, like remember,
I remember like taking me up and like trying to calm me down.
I moved to the United States,
and I'm like,
I moved to the United States.
This is
like,
not gonna work.
That's definitely when we first moved out here, because I moved to the United States when I was 3. That means y'all were 2. Mm-hmm. So that was probably the first babysitter that we ever probably had out here. Which that's exactly the case. Yeah. And after that, our mom never trusted nobody. Like never. I
love that because we had our.
And then it was only family members after that.
That's why we're so close to our family.
Yeah.
Like our family literally, it's like a village takes care of you for real.
Yeah.
And like our family really took care of us.
Yeah, like, and our uncles were like our fathers. Like it's like it was literally like it was a whole village.
It was literally a whole village. Yeah. Next topic.
Well, she also said to talk about God as well. So we could do that.
How do you feel about religion in general?
Wow, I can go on about this for a very long time. I'll be honest with you guys. Like, I feel like if I was to be raised by our grandparents in Dominican Republic, like actually have lived in Dominican Republic with them, I would have been full none. Like I would be in the church.
I would be preaching.
I would be in the church. I would have been a pastor if that shit was available in Christianity. Like I would have been a full-on pastor, 1,000%. Like I know for a fact because my grandma, like what, like sure,
at church they're fully
in the church, like fully.
When we're in DR,
like
we have to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I used to wake up. I stood in New York. I stood in DR. Mind you, we're from the countryside in DR. It's called Dajabon. If you know, you know. But I stood there for a month taking care of my grandparents because it was around COVID time, right? And I just wanted to stay with them for a month and like learn how they are for real, right? So like, whatever. So my grandmother, the only thing that really fucked me up was waking up at 4:45.
I hated
to
that.
go and clean up the church and start.
We had to start everything for the people that was going to the church. Go to the church service. Stay after the church. Stay after that. And then they will have events at night, and we'll have to come and prep for night.
Yeah. Oh my god, the night ones are fun.
The night ones are fun because then the teens will come. It'll be like teen nights. It'll be fun.
And we would like
everyone will eat dinner, and like everyone will have like their own little tables, and the kids will like. It will be so much fun. But it was a lot.
I'm just like, I think that's why I'm a morning person now.
Oh yeah, 1,000%. We will be up early.
Wake us up early.
Like the birds will be chirping, there'll be no light out, nothing. Like it'll be crazy.
Actually, also we used to wasn't just Sundays. We
used to walk to our great grandfather's house every day, every morning.
Yeah.
With her.
But yeah, my grandmother's
before he passed.
They're very, very religious. Very religious. Like we cannot do a lot of things. Like we cannot. They're very strict, but I love them to death.
Love them to death. And when they come here, like it's so funny because when they come around us and they see the tattoos,
they're like, "Oh my god, why you?"
My grandmother definitely thinks I'm like demonic because I have like a red dragon on my foot. So she's very much like.
I got a snake on my hand, but the reason why I got it was because my grandfather told me it's not demonic, actually.
Oh, the snake.
Yeah.
Oh, well, and it's also because he's very in tune with
animals. They're very connected with animals, even though I don't.
But my grandma's also very in tune with.
I don't like that.
My grandmother's also very in tune with animals, but she just makes everything about like, you're not supposed to be doing that because that's not.
She raised my chickens. When I was out there, I had chickens there. She got me these colored chickens. They like spray paint them, which is probably bad for them. But they supposedly die after they get spray painted, but they did not die. We took care of them very well. They got run over. One of them got run over. Which one happens with the other one? The other ones, I think she ate the last one that lasted.
You see what I mean? That's a DR living shit.
Yeah, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, we raised that chicken.
So let me not lose the topic. But yeah, so if I was living there with my grandparents, I feel like I would definitely be way more like in the church and everything like that. So once we came to the States, obviously our mom got in a relationship. We had a stepfather and everything like that. And then he introduced us to
his kids and stuff.
He introduced us to his religion.
So his religion, he's Christian.
He's Christian, yeah. So we were baptized Catholic and everything like that. Or
I haven't got baptized.
They haven't gotten baptized. So we were baptized Catholic and raised in like a Catholic church and everything like that, and Catholic religion, everything. Mm-hmm. And it's so crazy because then we switched over to thingy. But the thing is, we also didn't really like Christianity like that.
Like go because it was
exactly like
husband.
Exactly.
I don't think
we just didn't connect. We really didn't connect with that church. But we attended a lot. Yeah.
We also went to our own church
in the Bronx.
That was Catholic, and it was amazing. We grew up around there.
We would love to go there, but we barely kept going because we obviously we're going to this, whatever. And we moved to Jersey too, so yeah.
We lived in.
But and also I grew out of that church. I also met my first boyfriend. I met him through church, and then that was a bad experience. And then I had another person I was dating in Boom, and that was a person that was also invested in the church, and that was a bad experience. So to be honest, I feel like my experience with religion and just like the whole idea about it, it's like. I respect it. I respect everybody's religion. I genuinely do.
I do too.
I never have anything negative to say about anybody's religion, but it's just the fact that for me personally,
we only have one God.
I personally have my own beliefs,
right?
And I deal with them on my own.
Let's say there's frat
and that's that,
right? There's frat.
I love God. I do believe in
every frat house has its own title. And it's like they're fighting for the same thing, but they got their own rules. That's literally how I see religion. I'm just Christian, I'm Catholic, but I am very spiritual as well.
Yeah.
I believe in spirituality. I believe in manifestations and like meditating and like stuff like that. I really do. And it's crazy because
they make you try to say think it's something else. So that's why I'm always like, exactly. So that's why
certain things.
That's why I'm always like, yo,
candles and doing witchcraft.
Exactly. That's why I'm always like, listen, I respect everybody's thing. I have my own ways of doing stuff because I believe in so many different things, and a lot of those things have to do with other people's religion, other people's beliefs. But I also believe in them and I relate to them. So that's why I'm always
like,
I go off of like what I do, like what I do. But there's only one God that I pray to. That's God Himself.
God Himself.
Talk to Jesus. I also talk to the Virgin Mary too. Like talk to them all. Like they homies for real. Like I talk to them every day, and that's really like the relationship that I have in my life.
It's Rosario.
That's that, and everything in my life has been because of God.
Yeah,
that's really how I feel. Like it is. Like I've been blessed my entire life because of God and God only.
Next topic. I love that. But anyways, we don't got that much time.
No, we got 37 minutes.
Up. All right. Let's talk about
spicy. Let's talk about something spicy. You already know which one I'm gonna ask.
Go ahead.
The first one we got today. Do you like y'all toes sucked?
Oh my God, toe sucked? I don't think so. I'm very ticklish. I'm very ticklish, so I don't think I do. Plus, I'm the type of person that don't really like feet. Like, I don't really like feet. Jen's feet is probably the only feet I like, to be honest. Jen's feet is like perfect. They're like beautiful.
I love my feet.
Whatever. But for me, like my significant other, whoever I'm dating, whatever, like I don't really, like I really gotta love you for real to be able to like touch them or be around them for real. Like touch or like play
footsie.
Yeah, like footsies. And like, no, I don't, no.
I feel like for me, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm 1,000% a feet person. Like I need to know that you take care of your feet. I have always made sure that everyone that I date, I kid you not, everyone that I've dated, like, or thinking, like, it's a major thing for me. Like, feet, but I gotta take care of feet. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would do that. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I need to make sure, like, you know? But after I was finessing, like, them shits was getting cute. Like,
they were.
Like,
I mean, I wasn't even looking at, but I remember the last time I was there, I think you did his feet.
Yeah, like, yo, I bless.
I'm not the type to do somebody's feet,
but that's also it's not because I'm like, oh my God, like I love feet and I'm just like I just stand by people's feet and just do them. I also do feet, like I do.
No, she does. I
do feet, nails, like and toes. Nails. Yeah, so like obviously because I know how to do it and I know what works, I'm gonna bless you. And as a man, I feel like that shit is important too.
No, as a man,
I don't think just for me, like
you should. I mean,
it's important.
Like clean after yourself. So basically like clean free like.
But because I maintain my shit so very well, I feel like that's also why people have always been attracted to my feet. Like my feet are gorgeous. They're perfect. Like
they're beautiful.
If I can add a little pic right here, I'll show you guys how beautiful my feet are. I even got a foot tattoo. Like that's how much I love my feet. But do I like to get my feet sucked?
I like my feet. I just think they're like perfect. Like Jen.
You heard I'm like, do I like to get my feet sucked? Yes.
I'm gonna be honest. I make it look cute.
Have you ever had my feet sucked?
I have people try to lick my feet and I'm like, no, I'm ticklish. I just can't. Like I just can't. You can't do it on me. I'm gonna kick you in your face. I am.
Nah, I feel like for me,
very ticklish.
I feel like for me, like, I didn't know that was something that I liked. Like, I wasn't like, oh my God, like, I've always had like a thing. And it's not like a fetish or anything like that. I'm just like, I'm not opposed to it. Like, I've had it done on me before. People that have never even done it themselves have literally been like, yo, like, I've seen this before. Like, and I want you to be the first person I try it. When I'll be like, yeah.
Yeah, she's the one to do that.
Like, my feet are mad soft. My feet are always done. Like, no dry cracks, no nothing. You're bugging. Like, I can't.
Period. Next topic.
You didn't, like, no one asked you because you reposted it.
I know, but no, I reposted it late. Oh, look, I got a couple of notifications. Oh,
let me see. How's Cali? How's Cali for you, Coran? What do you think?
Oh, I'm loving it this time around. I really like LA this time around. Just because I came here with a different perspective of how it was before. And also I am healed. I last time I was here, I was going through a traumatic time. Like I was very depressed. I was going through some type of like, I don't know. I was going through like a fucking real.
Last time we were here in LA.
Yeah.
That shit was hard. I think that was
depressed.
Yeah, and especially because we were all coming out of, remember, like we literally all just left New York, and New York wasn't the best either.
Even
like
though we were having
an amazing time in New York, but like it was a living situation, like everything. It was just very like chaotic. Everything was chaotic. Like
chaotic.
I also was just like establishing a life back in New York after being in Jersey for 5 years, and then after that I was like, hey, New York. It was there like New Jersey, something chaotic happened. I had to start a new life in New York, and then it was like boom, now I'm in LA, and then yo, what? Like LA.
We hopped around, and I feel like I hopped around too, because I mean, even though me and Angie were always in New York, I was always in New York. Angie came to LA, what, 18, 19?
Mm-hmm.
I always was stood in New York. So when Jen came back, I was like, oh my God, it's lit. And then Angie and Jen wanted to move to LA. Mind you, Angie was always living in LA. So she's like, yeah, move back.
I just felt like I needed something different. Like I was just fresh out of a relationship. I was like,
we were like, fuck it, let's go.
Like, let's go. We're all single. Like we might as well just finally all move back into with each other, like officially, and like
So that was the first time actually like really, really living together, like,
as adults. Like not living.
But it was fun. Like obviously it was fun. It was always like fun moments. But I feel like this time around, compared to last year, it's like
we definitely learned. Yeah, we learned a whole bunch. I feel like we needed to have a whole different type of experience the first time we came to LA. Like
we had a crazy experience.
Yeah,
but we know better.
Exactly. Like we did a lot that we shouldn't have done. We met people that we probably shouldn't have met. We did a lot.
It was fun.
But yeah, we learned from it. We had great experiences.
Right.
All the chat
here. Just know.
But like, like
right from wrong.
Yeah. So
and stay true to yourself.
Yeah. Always. Don't change up or nothing. But that was something that had to have been done. And then we all left LA anyways. Like Angie stood.
Yeah.
Like, right? Angie stood. I left. You left.
Yeah.
So we all left, and then we were all kind of like.
I came here for vacation.
Yo, she literally came here for vacation.
That. Like, I love that I'm that spontaneous because fuck, like, I'm really a spontaneous person. Like, I don't care. I don't really, like, I don't tie down myself to, like, this one thing. Like, I just feel like it was meant to happen for me to, like, come back here for vacation and then it just ends up staying.
Yeah.
Which I was very uncomfortable when I was first here.
I mean, it was something that happened mad rapid fire. Like that shit happened from one day to the next. Like it was crazy. But you know, yeah, exactly. Like I needed her here.
Yeah.
It was the way it worked. It was because God knew. Like it all happened all at the same time. So we're back.
So if you have sisters, take care of them because it's fucking worth it.
Yeah, like it's all you have. It's literally the only thing you have. Like.
Yeah.
Friends, listen, I love friends. Like it's amazing to have friends and shit like that. And like there's been people that ride for their friends heavy, but at the end of the day, like
there's nothing
you're not gonna be able to like just pop up on a friend and be like, yo, I need to be here right now.
But there's some friends that you're like, you feel like they're like sisters.
Oh no, 1,000%. I have friends,
in your past.
Like you just naturally like vibe with them.
Yeah.
But it's just scary though, because sometimes you claim people are your sisters and like, shit just hits the fucking fan.
Oh my God. How do you feel about that? How many times like we had like, people that we've grown up with, like fucking.
And not even people that we grown up with, people that we meet and just actually like vibe with them and fuck with them heavy. And like just anybody that we genuinely meet, like I feel like everyone that we've met, we vibe out with them. We treat them like we're family. Like we're just family oriented people. Like I've never had people that I actually like
treat everybody
fuck with, like that I'm friends with. Even like coworkers, anything. Like even if it's just for like a couple hours and I'm treating you like you're gonna be treated with respect and like your family.
Always like your family.
Like I treat people how I want my family to be treated. That's just how it is. Like I've always been that way. But one thing is just like in the past year,
we're literally like
been taught that.
We're literally like that with everybody.
Yeah.
We just give.
But I don't feel like we had to like.
And we need to stop.
We need to stop doing that because that's our downfall.
But
That's what
at the
leads
same
to a lot
time,
of
it's
shit.
Like, damn, I don't want to change who I am because people don't know how to fuck.
I don't think it's changing who we are because I used to think the same. I used to think the same thing too, though. I used to think, oh, I don't want to change who I am. I would never change who I am over anybody or any experience. But I am a little bit more cautious. It's just about being more cautious. It's just about being a little bit more pickier. Stop ignoring red flags. Stop getting your friends off the hook. Like, stop thinking that like, oh, they're just like that. Like, no one's just like that.
Just like that. They
like people, exactly. Like, we just don't respect with you. They just don't really fuck with you. Like, people treat you how they feel about you. That like it is what it is. Like,
and how they feel about themselves.
Yeah, 1000%. Because a lot of
projects on other people.
Exactly. So if they don't respect people, they don't respect themselves. That's just it is what it is.
Yeah, they have no love for themselves. Because if you truly love yourself, you'll always just love everybody else, everything around you.
Yeah, you know when you said that, guess what I seen on the timer? 2772. No, 2727.
How do you feel about numerology? Because that's basically what numerology is.
I literally was like, boom, look at the time. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, numerology is also very important. I believe in numerology as well.
It's crazy because like
777, 444.
I love 777 is my shit. 72, 27, like those are like literally like my numbers, and those have always given me confirmation. But the thing is, I'm gonna be honest, I only became in tune with knowing all that was when we first moved to California.
Literally. I mean, I knew about it.
I didn't know, like, I knew angel numbers existed because the twins always talk about it, especially Angie, like, always talk about it. But it will I only start to see them in LA. Like, I used to be like, oh, okay, like, I used to pray, talk to God, like, oh, DOD. But the thing is, like, I think it also grew more because the situation we were first in when we first moved to LA was so, like, it gave us so much anxiety that all we did was pray every day.
Yeah.
Like, so we were way more like, we were so in tune, and that's really what like led me to be more in tune and like be seeking God's confirmation so much. Like, you know, like I used to be like, God, like I'm praying to you all the time, but how do I know like you're listening to me? And then I used to see the numbers. Like I used to just look around and be like, oh my goodness, like
and he does.
Boom, boom, boom. And that for me like would be like, okay, that's it. Like that's the confirmation that I need.
Right.
So that was crazy to see. Like
I remember when I was my first time in Cali. No, my second time in Cali.
Mm-hmm.
And then I ended up staying for 2 months because Angie,
mm-hmm.
that was around that time, right? And we were thinking, what's happening?
But as always a sister that's like, if any of us need her, she's the one that's gonna come and like travel.
I'm the one that's gonna break my back for my sister.
Like when I lived in Jersey, like when, like everything.
Yeah.
When we move everywhere.
Oh yeah, when you were in Jersey and I will literally hit 90.
Like I lived 2 hours away from them.
Pick her up.
And her and Angie were in a Jeep and they got there in 45 minutes. I lived 2 hours away.
I was like,
they got there in 45 minutes.
Just coming
it was crazy. Home. I literally just had to call them and be like, all right, like I'm not doing this no more. Like I'm going home. This should happen. I'm out.
And I mean, I'm a ride or die chick. Especially for my sister.
I low-key have to like request off.
You do. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, my first time in LA, I saw no, not my first time, my second time. And this is when I just started realizing that I like to paint, I like to sketch. Like, I mean, I always knew that I like to sketch.
Yeah, you were always artistic.
Yeah, I was always artistic, but not with paint. Like, I wasn't painting on, like, canvases or anything. Like, I was just sketching. Because, like, when I was in school, like, you know, but that's the thing. Like, if you're that type of person that you see that you're into certain things, like, that's what your calling is. Like, seek that. Because there's certain... If you're talented in these certain things, and this is just you, who you are, it's not that you went to school and you learned
that you forced it or whatever,
whatever.
Like,
who you are, so just go. That's what you are supposed to do in life. So go seek it. It don't matter if it's like, oh, you're not making enough while you start. Fuck that. Just keep going because you never know where you're gonna end up. So like around that time,
like don't waste your talent.
Don't waste your talent. Like you're talented for a reason. God doesn't give talent just to anybody. You know what I'm saying? He does, but it's different type of talents. Not everybody though.
I was gonna say, or he makes you an angel.
Yeah, or he makes you like, you know, spiritual, whatever. Anyway, but so when I came here, and my sister's ex that she was dating at the time, which I will always, respect and love and, be thankful for, because he saw that I don't know, he just came up to me one time and he's like, what do you like to do? And I was just like, what do you mean? And he was like, there's something creative about you that I need to find out type shit. Like, he was just like, yo, paint something or create something. I'm like, I mean, that's sketch and shit, but like, I don't know. And then he was like, no, he literally took me to Michael. Oh no, it wasn't Michael's. It was Blick. If you know LA, there's this art store that's fire that's called Blick. And he took me there. He got me so much stuff. He got me like canvases and paint and crayons and colored pencils and all this shit. And I was like, what the fuck am I gonna do with this? Like, I don't know how to use this shit. I don't know how to paint like that in like detail. That's how I do with sketching. And when I got back, after we bought all of that stuff, I made beautiful pieces and I designed so many things. I designed like 10 pieces. And he was like, you see? There you go. And I was like, oh shit. Like, what the fuck? I didn't know I could do that. He was like, you could though. Like, you could do anything that you put your mind to. Like, and I was like, fire. I will always remember it. I will always remember that moment. And when I went back home, I started painting, and that's how I, started painting on like the jackets and stuff like that. And that's how I came up. That's how it's all started. So like, what I'm saying is like, you got to believe in yourself. You got to just push, even though like for me, I'm very, very, very insecure, or just not even insecure. Yeah, very insecure about my work. But, it's very hard when you are insecure to push yourself every day. And it's fine. It's fine. We all been there. But I have sisters that do push me. So like, that's like the beauty of it for me. But like, you got to push yourself. Like it's so hard, but you do, because the consistency is what's going to take you far. Mm-hmm. And I'm battling, like really understanding that. But yeah, that's really what it is. You got to be consistent with anything that you do or whatever you believe in. And yeah.
So do you think that, I guess, I don't know what the question was, to be honest.
I
forgot.
Oh, how do we feel about LA?
Oh, how's Cali? Yeah.
That experience. I love LA.
And then now it's just different.
It's beautiful.
It's just beautiful. I feel like we're all in different headspaces. We're all in like a whole different.
And we understand what's right and what's wrong.
Yeah, like we've learned from our past, and we're like not trying to repeat past experiences. Like I feel like we're all like more aligned this time too. Like I think before everyone was trying to do like their own thing. I think this time we're all very much aligned, and we all kind of know what we want as a whole. And we're all like working towards that as a whole. Yeah. Together. So I feel like that's a little bit of what's different this time around. And to be honest, Cali,
I love the weather.
I love the weather. The weather's really supposed to make a stay.
Right.
To be honest, I don't like how mixy it is. I'm gonna be so honest with y'all. Like I don't like that anywhere we go, you're bound to see somebody. Like that's the one setback about living out here. But then again, you could just stay home. But then again, that's not boring.
We do stay home a lot, but we also like to go outside and see the energy outside.
It's just so crazy though, because like LA is so different. Like everyone's home during the weekend, but everyone's outside during the week. Yeah, I hate being outside during the week, and I like being outside during the weekend.
Yeah, like I like being, because we're used to it.
I'm such a regular, like
we've literally lived there our whole lives. I'm 25.
So I'm over here like weird as hell.
And like, yeah, so I'm like...
But then again, you go out and everything's only open till 2.
Literally.
Then I feel like I'm wasting my time, because I don't want to get there at fucking 9, 10. I want to get there at 11, 12. Like, I like getting to places at 11, 12. Like, I like taking my time getting ready. I like probably going out to eat to dinner before.
Yeah, like...
but then it's like, I don't want to go to dinner 7, 8. Like, I was thinking like 8:39.
Right.
And then we go out to eat after. Like, I mean, we're already eating, but we go out to the vibe after. Like, I want to like vibe out first. But here in Cali is so different, because everything closes at 2. You have to be at the function at already like
I don't know, like that's
10.
This is why, like I always would prefer New York, because it's not even just because I'm from there. It's really, I just love the energy. Like literally, I feel like God made me made sure I was born in New York, because He knows I'm a New Yorker. Like He knows I am a soul that's from New York. Like I am New York. Like the energy, the outfits, the fashion,
the vibe. New York is New York.
People, like
New York is definitely New York. It's just like, I don't know. whatever.
And
Cali,
people don't care
Cali
about
just
your
needs
business
to
and who you are.
Cali just let's not even get into the battle of New York versus Cali.
You do, and it's like, bro, like I'm cool. That's it. That's all you have to know.
Yeah, like I just wish places will stay open a lot later. Like just stay open a lot later. That would be perfect. I would love that. I would really appreciate that. That would be amazing.
Yeah.
I
don't even care that they don't really have trains out here, because I stopped taking trains in New York.
The train system is crazy though. That was definitely my thing. I miss taking trains to work. I'm gonna be so honest with you. Like that was my peaceful time, even though it was reckless on the outside. I was just
and I love that in
gone.
New York, like you'll be like, oh damn, like let's hop to another spot. Let's go to this other spot.
And you can't even do that in LA.
No, exactly. And you go into a train and you're already there, like
you're in Brooklyn and you're here. Like, oh, I miss that so much.
I miss that.
And here it's like you have to get an Uber, you have to make sure that you're good to go in, or if it's not closed off,
and like
you're fine. And like
you have
if you like the vibes, like if you like here it's just like a guessing game, honestly, when you go out. Like, and then it's like you have to have thick skin to go out here because you're bound to see whoever, do whatever. Like, it's just a lot. Like, you're just in between a lot of people.
And it's just like...
Yeah, so you just have to, like, really, like, just know how to move out here. Like, just be ready for whatever, but have fun and don't do too much. Because doing too much while you're out here is just a lot.
What does doing too much mean for you? Like, what is doing too much? Because I feel like a lot of people say or you doing too much, or you doing too much.
Like, I'm doing too much?
Like, no, I'm saying, like, what is doing too much, like, what's the meaning for doing too much?
For me, I feel like doing too much can mean a lot. Like, I'm a very easy person. I feel like I don't like to start anything while I'm out. I don't like fights. I don't like weird, awkward confrontation. Like, I'm the type of person, I see someone that I'm in a bad space with, like, I'm not even gonna let you know that I'm there. Like,
yeah.
If you see me, but I'm not gonna be going up to nobody. I don't like to start a mess because, again, that's doing too much.
Yeah.
Like, if you're out in public and you are making a scene, you already know what experience we just had. Like, if you're making a scene, if you're doing a lot, if you're moving weird, if you're like, so
it's really about the energy.
Yeah, like if you're just showing the other party that you're just doing a whole lot, like you're close to them, you're doing a lot, you're gossiping, you're making little silly jokes, like, you know what I'm saying, like little mean girl like weird shit, like high school shit. I don't like that. That's doing too much when you're out in public. Like, I think everyone should mind their own business. Everyone should have fun, do what you gotta do.
And if you feel some type of way, just like...
And if you feel some type of way, like...
Take a shot.
Don't even feel some type of way, exactly. Like, drink it off. Like...
Drink it off.
We good.
Anyways,
like,
I was going to say something. Wait, because I really want to ask this, because you said, how do you feel about somebody, like, people sucking on your toes, right?
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about somebody licking your asshole? Eating ass? How about that? Because that's a topic that I've always wanted to discuss.
Y'all see, like, this is the type of shit. This is the type of shit that we talking type shit, because we should be talking anything.
It just popped up in my head, asshole.
Okay.
So I was like, how do you feel about...
I know why that popped up in your head. That's so...
Yeah. How do you feel about it?
Honestly, I'm not here for it. Like, I just feel like can we just like really like not like can we just have off limit type of shit? Like, we don't need to do that. At the end of the day, that's literally where I take a shit from. Like
I'm literally shit.
Like, I'm literally bad stuff comes out of that hole. Why would you want to like eat from it?
Here,
like,
Jen. There's freaky people out here.
Listen, I respect what anybody likes. I love that, all that stuff. And I'm a sexual person. Like, I'm all for like, woo, whatever.
Yeah.
But that,
not the ass.
That is just like, I don't need it.
It's like me.
Toes, like, but the thing is, like, I know people are gonna be like, oh, but toes, like, you walk on your feet, whatever. I promise you, like,
better. I'd rather you.
My feet are more clean than like what bad shit comes out of my ass. Not saying I don't wipe it, but it's like, I don't know, it's just weird. Like, I'm sorry, bro, I'm gonna think you have shit mouth the whole time.
They say that,
and then on top of that, you wanna eat my ass, and you wanna eat my pussy too. What? That's giving dead ass yeasty. That's giving infection. That's giving everything. That's giving That's giving off limits. I'm not doing that. Ew.
Wait. I was gonna say something. You just.
What, like when they put their thumb in it or something? When they put their finger in it? Oh my God, it feels like I'm taking a shit.
They say that that's the G-spot.
For men. Right? Isn't it for men?
For men. That's why, you know.
That's the G-spot for men. That's not the G-spot for women.
The women is the clear.
That's what you hear?
For me. I don't know about...
Let's clarify that.
Well,
let's clarify. He said, that's what I hear.
That's what I hear. That's not
So
true.
yeah, but it's like, listen, I have been told by men that is their
That is
G-spot.
a G-spot.
And the thing is, like, men have asked me millions of times to do it, but I just feel like for me personally, like, I'm sorry, like,
No,
shit.
I never had anybody
Think
ask me
about
for shit like
shit.
that. I'm sorry, no. I thought
Think about shit. Just think about it.
Just think about, churria. If you know what churria means, you know what it is. No.
And it's something, like, it's something if you experience it and you with the love of your life and y'all really...
And y'all bored of the sex.
Y'all bored of the sex y'all doing and y'all want to try something else and you try
toys. Try it.
You could try it, but I promise you, after you try it for the first time, you're not gonna fuck with it after that. It's not gonna be a second time.
No, but like, I'm happy if people...
But again, like if that's your thing, I love that for you. Like I'm so happy for you.
Me, I just... No, I don't get it.
What's something that you do like then?
I like vibrators.
You like toys.
I like toys.
Okay.
And I like...
Do you like butt plugs? Like the little those balls people put in your ass?
Like you're basically putting this shit in my ass. Like, it's the same scenario. Like, why would I gotta stretch my asshole too? I gotta stretch my vagina and then I gotta stretch my asshole too. No, the men are asking for too much and do the bare.
I just feel like, listen, when I go to a sex shop, I feel like the only thing... Sex shops are very overwhelming.
Oh, and like
the only stuff I really look at is like lingerie.
Yeah,
like I like looking at the cute little lingerie pieces.
For your man.
But the stuff that really takes me all the way through the roof is the size of the dildos that are at the fucking sex shops. Like those take me all the way out. Like and then the fake bodies, like the fake bodies that are made out. Yeah, the fake pussies, the pocket pussies, and the fake little bodies that show like.
Really be wondering.
Yo, what's the actual fuck? Like, do men carry that actually in their pockets?
Oh my god.
Do you guys actually carry? I don't even know if men are gonna really listen to this podcast, but like, do men really carry those shit in their pockets for real? Like, y'all carry pussies in your pockets? Like, where do y'all go? Like, do y'all carry them to the games? Like, y'all carry them to the club?
I don't think they carry them.
Y'all carrying them too?
I think they just have it at home, like whenever they're bored and the girl's away. Like,
but it's called pocket pussy.
I don't judge that. I don't judge that because at the end of the day, like it's like a vibrator.
But I'm not talking about. I'm talking about the one that's called pocket pussy, the one that's meant to actually keep in your pocket. Is that not a thing?
They have those. It's like me having a pocket vibrator. Where am I gonna use it?
It's like what if your man buys you a panty that vibrates and he's like, yo, let's go out. Like,
I'm be like, yeah, let's go. Yeah, I don't know me. Like, I'm with it. And it's actually like I'm very spontaneous. So I
would low-key do that too. I low-key would do that too.
See how
1,000%.
I'm at people and I'm vibrating I'm getting vibrations under my, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm down. I wanna see. I'm curious to curious to who I am. Like I'm always trying to.
But only with someone I've been fucking with for a while. Like we're not about to do like first date. That's what's going down. Like yo, I bought these panties. And I would dead fist pump your whole entire face.
It depends on how good you look. Nah, I can't do it. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. But.
So how do you feel? Okay. Perfect. How good he looks. Let's get into it. How do you feel about dating right now?
Me dating.
What's your status?
I'm down to date. I don't care about going on dates, like doing a little dinner date. I don't care. I like meeting people.
I think you love dates.
Like I think
you love dates. Yeah.
I'm getting dressed up how I am right now. Like I love that shit. I'm going on a date tonight. But it's a girl's date.
We're all going on a date
tonight. But I love dates. Like I love meeting new men, or just learning about men in general. But do I want to be in a relationship or be intimate sexually and stuff like that? No, I'm not looking for that.
Yeah.
I'm looking for just a good time. Let's go out for a drink and let's dance. Like
getting to know people.
Getting to know people, I'm down. I always love to meet new people. But to be intimate, I've never been this way. I don't know how you feel about this either, but over the past 2 years, I've been very strict on who I have sex with or just be intimate with, because I know what I said earlier was I became very spiritual, right? And you learn more about energy within people, whatever. So I've learned that when you have sex with another person, their energy or whoever they're fucking that you don't know or whatever, it gets transmitted to you. Mm-hmm. So I've been very strict on that, so I don't want to be just like out here fucking the world,
Right.
and, like, or whatever, like not even the world. It's just like just one night out.
Yeah, just fucking.
Ooh,
Like,
and
just
a
don't want to
night
be out here
out.
fucking.
And no,
Yeah.
I'm not that type of person. I'm very like, my time, my energy is very, very important, and it should be that way to a lot of people. It should be that way to everyone because
Everyone should think that way.
It is that
100%.
important. But how do you feel about dating right now?
I'm good off dating right now. I feel like I started when I first, I had my fun.
You had your fun.
I had my
After
fun
your breakup.
after my breakup. Like, I tested out the waters,
She had a lot of fun.
and I think I'm good. Like, men are scary. Like, men are very scary.
No, they're not scary. They're just men.
Yeah, and I don't like
They're just
it.
very selfish. Not most. I do.
I just think right now, like, I tested it out. I figured that it's not for me. I really need time to, like, whatever. Again, look, 727 when I seen the freaking time. And I just think right now my time is literally like me dating myself. Like, I know that's cliche. I know that shit is corny to hear, but like, I really am having so much fun investing the time that I have invested in so many people and so many other things in my life, like actually investing into myself. Like, I'm relearning myself. I'm learning what snacks I like. Like, I didn't know I was that obsessed with Oreos, bro. Like,
Oh my God.
and I would chow down a whole motherfucking pack of Oreos, and I didn't even know. But like, it's little details like that. Like, I didn't know about myself because I always cared about like other people and what.
Margaritas.
And I love spicy margaritas. Like, bro, I literally love margaritas. Like, I love them. I will have anything.
No, and I always said this, like,
and she's
single Jen.
Yeah,
is my
single
favorite
Jen is her favorite because it's like who I really am.
that's who she is.
Because I always change myself. So I think
she, like,
this
becomes this whole other person.
Yeah.
She becomes the person she's dating.
Yeah, so I just think I need to like really find myself and continue to find myself and continue to do for me.
And you are becoming your true self.
Yeah, and I'm investing a lot of that time. I am having such a fun time.
It's amazing, like, to watch as a sister because
thanks.
I know everything you've been through and everything like that.
Yeah.
Or in who you've dated and who you've became with those people.
Yeah,
It's like
I finally have time to just be myself.
What the fuck is Jen? Like, this ain't Jen. This is
Right.
her sister.
And I've also missed so many different like events, family events, family time, and just like even time. Like, I've changed who I am, like, and become like so antisocial too towards like family and stuff because of the fact that I got invested so much time. I've been away for so long, and you guys don't understand, like, so long, so many years, not just even like from leaving my family side from when I went to study school to like now as an adult. Like, that was years ago. That was I literally graduated from high school in the year 2015
and never like was home.
So from then it was just like, bro, it's year 2023 and I'm finally being able to like really learn myself and date myself and just be alone and be dolo and be who I am, you know? Like, who's Jen after that? Like, I don't even know who Jen was after high school, who Jen was after college, like, Jen was after anything, because I'm finally being able to now
figuring it out.
26.
A young girl figuring
and thank God I'm still young. Like, even not be thinking I'm a
But I feel like
grandma or
you're
whatever.
so fucking self-aware at such a young age. And I feel like
I am pretty self-aware. That's the thing, like, that's one thing,
Like, and this is why we met, like, and I feel like this is why God put us together, because like, we need to realize that it's a trio, right? It's a trio, even though we have brothers and stuff. But
we love our brothers, but like, they, you know, they're brothers.
We needed that. We all help each other to figure out ourselves. It's like me saying, like, Jen, what do you feel today? Or like, what do you like to do that's not...
It also feels,
Jen likes to work.
It also
but
feels
like,
good. It also...
figures it out, and I'm like...
I love to work.
She does. She makes a really good...
It also
boss bitch.
What is it? It also helps a lot too, because we basically have like built-in true friends, like, especially in a world where like it's so hard to find friends, it's so hard to find genuine ass people in this world, like, that there's also people in your life that will not tell you anything that you have to hear, will only tell you what you want to hear. And I've been around so many people like that, and it's so nice and pure to have real genuine people in your life that y'all fight, y'all do everything, but these are the people. Like, and the thing is that we fight a lot because we tell each other exactly how we feel. Like, it's not anything that we're gonna sugarcoat. It's not anything fake. Like, it's not anything, and because we're not trying to protect each other's like feelings and shit. Yeah, we try to protect each other's feelings, but like, we also know that, we grew up with a mom that's very detailed, tells us shit like for how it is. Like, we grew up with brothers like that. Like, it's just how it is. Like, that's why we also seek that out in so many people. Like,
very mean.
we want real, genuine type of people around us. Like, it doesn't matter how much it may hurt or anything. Like, we just, we're very grateful for how we are with each other. Even just our brothers, everybody.
Our brothers, we're all very close. Our brother was just
honest with each other.
Like, we're very close. We're very comfortable with each other. And that's how you're raised. Like, our family is very, very attached. And I feel like every part of like our grandparents and stuff like that, they made sure that we were all very attached. And
also our mom too, like when Ashley was like, I don't think she was planning her kids, but when you like get into it, you all smash and all that.
This whole thing because supposedly.
But like my mom did also have us super close towards each other for a reason.
She did. She made sure.
So that brings us back to our first topic, which is crazy. It's great having sisters that are close to age and siblings that are close to age. Look at how the world went. Wow, we did a whole 360 and we ran back to the beginning, and it's already the ending of our podcast.
Oh my God, two.
If I when I tell you, like, guys.
No, it's been a great year. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
what do you want to say? What do you want people to know? Like, we have 2 minutes left. What do you want people to know about our podcast this year? What to expect?
It's just type shit.
Like we just
shit that happens in real life. Maybe shit that happens in the media, whatever. Like, we're just gonna talk about random shit that how we feeling. Like, we don't really have anything. Like, that's just how we are. Like.
We don't have no real structure. Like, we really just type shit. Like, we just like to talk shit. And we wanted to come on here and make it a thing.
Yeah.
Because everybody wants to come back to the gram. Everybody wants to come back to YouTube, with the gram, TikTok now. Like, and, we want to make this big. We want to make this little vibe. And we want to keep it going.
Like it's good to talk about stuff.
And this is us. This is our comfort zone. And then there's wine, too. So, who knows? But yeah, guys.
You never know how spicy we get or how deep we get or how, like, you just never know.
You just never know, especially with this podcast.
Just stick to us and you'll figure it out. You'll find out. Like,
this guy is lit. You're lit. I am.
Is that right? I'm still like very professional.
No, like it's our podcast. Like it doesn't need shit. Anyways, guys, we love you guys so much. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel that you are already here. We also have a TikTok. We have a Twitter. We have Instagram. Shit. Like we have mad shit for this podcast now. So it's all gonna be down in the description box. It's all gonna be on here wherever you see it. Just follow us and love us. Love you guys. Bye. Peace.